our countdown of the 100 greatest films of all time continues. We have reached number 75, Mrs. Torrance.
Red Rum!
Danny isn't here. Of course, we're talking about The Shining from 1980. Victor Lucas waxed poetic about this movie.
This was almost as much of an art film as it was a psychologically terrifying movie. Stanley Kubrick, of course, is the director of The Shining. And what we're seeing in Jack Nicholson's performance is a beautiful trip through madness. I mean, it's just an unbelievable unraveling that we get to watch on screen.
Here's Johnny!
And resonating again, I mean, this is the thing about this top 100 list, is that these are movies that become milestones in popular culture, and they become referenced and they become quoted, and you just can't escape some of the conversations around these films and some of the quotable lines that have emerged from this film. And it's a masterwork. It's just a beautiful thing to watch. It's not my favorite scary movie. It's not my favorite horror movie of all time, but it's really hard to not just be completely sucked into this unbelievably terrifying trip that we've got here.
Come play with us, Daddy, forever and ever and ever.
Whenever I sit down and play a new video game, or when I see a movie or I watch a TV show, I always think, what is it about this world? Do I want to spend more time in this world? Do I want to go deeper into this world? And the Overlook Hotel in The Shining is one of my favorite fictional environments ever. I don't think that I've ever found an environment in any medium that intrigues me the way that this hotel intrigues me and also terrifies me at the same time. Part of me wants to be that writer that Jack Nicholson plays in the film, wants to go there and work on his novel and have his family live there for the winter. Part of me thinks that I could do it. I could survive that winter. I'd have a great winter. I'd have that huge kitchen to make my meals in at night. But then,
also idyllic, right?
There is something so idyllic in being cut off from the rest of the world with this story. I mean, especially in this age when we're so connected all the time. The film is more relevant now in the year 2013 than ever.
Because we're always on and always connected.
And it has a terrific, timeless quality. You know, I have to say, when I first saw it, I didn't really like Shelley Duvall. She's almost like one of the ghosts that haunts the Overlook.
I know, there is something almost cartoonish in the way that she plays all of this stuff.
But the more times I see it, and I've seen it a million times at this point, it's always on TV. I can't take my eyes off this film. There's so many seminal moments in this film. You know, even the image of Jack Nicholson just playing handball in that great room will always stay with me. And you know, there's lots of parts of this film that I don't necessarily understand. I don't even know what's going on once all the ghost stuff starts happening. And I think that's part of the reason why it sticks in my head and stays in my subconsciousness, is my brain is always still kind of working out the problem of The Shining in my head.
I said, I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm just gonna bash your brains in.
So congratulations to The Shining, number 75 on our top 100 movies of all time list.
Thank you, Mrs. Torrance, giving people nightmares since 1980. Danny isn't here.